I know there is a land of beautiful flowers where we'll meet again when life is old, where we'll while away the endless hours on heaven's bright eternal shore. The prettiest beds of flowers will be blooming by the prettiest streets our eyes will ever behold, where the beautiful tree of life for us is waiting by the prettiest mansion made of purest gold. I want to meet you by that beautiful river on that eternal morning in the sky, where we'll live in peace for endless ages, where we'll never say goodbye. The prettiest robe and crown I'll be wearing in the city four square beyond this world of strife, and the prettiest song the angels will be singing on that beautiful morning by the river of life. As I've said before, we are not Swedenborgians. This is not a religion. It is a look at what Swedenborg wrote as essentially physiology, as a kind of a map of the psyche. Okay, and so and that's why it connects with the near-death experience, because the near-death experience, people talk about these things they saw, these places they went, waterfalls and rivers and light, living light, flowers and pastures, all these things. And they think they're absolutely, utterly convinced at how real it is. And they come back and you really, they basically say they say something similar to what Swedenborg said, which is that it is self-evident. It is self-evident that it's real. It's so real that there's no point even in having a conversation about it. So, like in the near-death chat groups, they'll just kind of humor you if you don't believe it's real, because they know it's real, because they experienced it in a way which was hyper real. It seemed more real than this. Swedenborg says the same thing. He knows it's real because he was there, he experienced it. It's self-evident that it's real. And so the religion goes along with that. They say it is real. What Neo-Swedenborgianism says is that you can see that hyper-reality, that the way it appears to be more real, as an aspect of the experience. Okay, you can step back and objectively observe this phenomenon of hyper-reality. And so it's an observable phenomenon. But you also have to take into account what it looks like subjectively, from the first person point of view. So we can step back and say it's a video game produced by your psyche, which you don't have complete control over. But when you're inside of it, it doesn't seem like a video game. Okay? It's a perspective illusion, because the perspective is such that, as I like to say, the perspective is such that you are not seeing the whole picture. And since you're not seeing the picture, something can be seen to float from one perspective when it's not actually floating. See? It's a perspective illusion. Anyway, have I digressed and rambled long enough?